Director, Operations Wealth Creation, whom I also now know officially is our patron. Honorable Boss Miko Tim Pariamo, my senior brother in the music industry and also presidential advisor, chairman, interim for work, the other directors, regional leaders, fellow creatives, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
For me, I am just very excited, and I wanted to request for one thing, that if you could, just clap your hands for yourself. The reason I asked you to do this is because it is working. If anybody was doubting, it is now working. Tell your neighbor it is working. We are working. Thank you for that. It's well. One of the questions that I kept asking myself, and I have been consistently asking throughout the whole process when work was facing a lot of opposition. Some of these oppositions were actually coming from Central, and I asked myself, with a quote from the President of the Republic of Uganda, His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, in one of his speeches at, I think, the UN General Assembly in the USA. He was speaking on the need for Africa to have not nuclear weapons, but nuclear energy. And in his speech he said that unless it is scientifically proven that Africans do not need electricity, we do need electricity as much as the people in Europe and people in America and Asia. So now I kept asking myself, people who were opposing the idea of West Nile, Acholi, Lango and Karamoja managing the affairs of their own industry, I was asking myself that, has it been scientifically proven that when you give money to a northerner or somebody from this part of the country, they don't know how to use money? That if a bank account is open in a Gulu branch and you send money from Kampala to Gulu branch, that money disappears. Has it been scientifically proven that we people do not understand our problems and we have no idea how to solve them? No. If it was conducted, if that scientific or whatever was conducted, it was done in which laboratory? And the samples were taken from who? Because nobody came from Lira and took my sample to see if I have the DNA of recognizing my problems and how to solve it as a creative. But I would like to thank the minister very much, your ministry and the government of Uganda for giving work the attention we yearn for so much. The attention you have given us. And now as have heard from our patron, that finally you have recognized work and willing to move forward with work. I can't thank so much General Salim Saleh, who has been very helpful to the creative industry. For me, I have said this many times. The only reason why I came here was not actually to beg. People say Northerners don't beg so much, and it is very true. But even when we beg now, we know where we are going to take the money right now as work. Don't we know? Yeah. So I thank him very much for giving us audience and encouraging us to push forward, because our idea was good when we presented it to him. So as I stand here as a leader from Lango, I want to thank my brothers and sisters who have come all the way from Lango to be part of this. And I have to tell the Honorable Minister that as we talk now, the number of people registering for work would actually shock you. It is like a long line of people going to get food. When we were going for breakfast, those ones serving us, we are saying, be in the line, please. But you know, when it comes to food, there has never been a straight line. People want to stand at some angle where they can see the proceeding. If sweet potato is still there or it's almost running empty. That is what is happening with the work registration. As I was leaving Lira and I was here, people are still asking for the link to register. And we feel happy for those of us who were at its initial stages. We are happy that people are beginning to embrace this. Lamu, as like any other region, faced challenges as creatives, but we have no doubt that work identified those challenges, called us in, we are involved, we are participating, and our dream and our prayer is that government does not only stop with supporting work this financial year. In fact, every other financial year that will come, for as long as Uganda is still alive, please support work, because work will not disappoint. We are looking forward to having work become the benchmark when you talk about an industry that is blooming, that is blossoming, that is growing, that is exemplary. You refer to work only. We want it to really stand. Madam Sylvia has said that she hopes that we become the Hollywood of Africa, and that is a dream. I can't stop dreaming, and I know we shall achieve that. I don't want to promise so much because we are in this together, but I know deep inside my heart that we are a prayerful region, we are a prayerful team. We know that we are going to help one another, stand with one another. Until such a time when we shall visit each region, and I will welcome you into my Lamu region. I have to say I love you so much, and may God bless you. Thank you.